Google be watching UFOs?
Need some advice, Rockhead. Make sure you get drunk or hit a stick of PCP before you go over there.
Ooh, you saw alien?
Yeah. Light your blunts. Get your drinks. The show's about to begin. Welcome to the Cool Show. We got Mauna in the building. Talking about the aliens, we talk about the crib. Talking about the game banging, talk about the prison. Whatever's on the mind, we can start this new edition. The Cool Show. We got Mauna in the building. Talk about the aliens, we talking about the crib. Talking about the game banging, talking about the prison. Whatever's on the mind, we can start this new edition. They talk about the back of the moon and Stonehenge, and niggas in the prison with wounds from straight edge. UFO sightings in Area 51. Crippin' in Pomona, at times it wasn't fun. The Goose Show. Montereyers, please get the haters. We ain't got time for them, only talk about the craters in the moon. The flying aliens in the zone. If aliens are listening, I smoke like Cheech and Chong. Tell me about your people and I'll tell you about Pomona. Shout out to Kev Mac videos, that's my homie. I be the king real, this the circle when we chosen. This is the new edition of the hottest show, we own it. The Cool Show. We got Pomona in the building. Talking about the aliens, we talk about the crippin'. Talking about the game banging, talk about the prison. Whatever's on the mind, we can start this new edition. The Goose Show.
Face tracks.
Fifth of Henny and a whole lot of blunts. I chase paper, all I do is sell cunts. Greenbacks, no counterfeit or fronts. Field goal, need points, no punts. Super Dave, all I do is do stunts. Swiss the sweet, bitch, I need more blunts. Orange juice and a whole lot of yak. On the beat, bobbing 2-face tracks. 215s and my speakers on max. I'm in traffic, I got fat sacks. I'm out there with the blacks. I got fat sacks and large hats. Magnum PI and use large hats. Kush Profit got your boy counting racks. 10 blunts and 3 6-packs. Studio session and guess who's back? Good weed, good money, good liquor. Block boy, bitch, I'm still that nigga. Good weed, good money, good liquor. Fat sacks, bitch, I'm still that nigga. Good weed, good money, good liquor. Block boy, bitch, I'm still that nigga. Good weed, good money, good liquor. Fat sacks, bitch, I'm still that nigga.
I cruise around Pomona on a 750. Early hustle, make a couple grand by 750. Buy some Swisher Sweets, roll up a couple blunts of sticky. Call my cousin third, what's up? I know you fucking with me. Smoke session going down, 2 yellow bitches with me. They kissing on each other, got they pussies wet and icky. They with the business, say the head game is something sickly. Bobblehead, they swallow nothing until the dick is empty. I keep a 40 for them niggas out the plot and get me. They hate me simply cause I'm shining when the game is stingy. All I do is stay high and laugh at niggas envy. And stay fitted while you broke niggas looking dingy. I'm running circles around you niggas like a fucking indie. How you a gangster when you sober light and hella friendly? Catch me smoking on some bomb and sipping on some Henny. And fuck a bitch cause ain't no bitch nigga up in me.
Good weed, good money, good liquor. Block boy, bitch, I'm still that nigga. Good weed, good money, good liquor. Fat sacks, bitch, I'm still that nigga. Good weed, good money, good liquor. Block boy, bitch, I'm still that nigga. Good weed, good money, good liquor. Fat sacks, bitch, I'm still that nigga. Block.
Oh, shoot. Welcome to the Goob Show. I am Goob. Friday afternoon, 2 o'clock. Just came in. Since the Oaks is about to go off, wanted to give my Kentucky Derby picks. Mess with them horses. Anybody else mess with them, man, you can check it out for tomorrow. That's going to be on most TVs. It's like a party when the Kentucky Derby. Plus, I got some a weird video, man, that I downloaded. I record the observatory in Hawaii, Mauna, and I've been doing it, every few nights, and then I go back and look at the video in the morning. Throughout the day, I'll look at it. But I seen something real weird on the 1st and the 4th. And it looks just like a portal opened up. It's good with your Midwest. Bernie Smith. Appreciate everybody stopping by. Like I say, I'll do this Kentucky Derby picks the day before the Kentucky Derby, which is tomorrow, first Saturday in May. I know a lot of people out there get their bet on. This might be the only time that you ever bet. It's a lot of money in this horse race. Today's horse race, which is the Oaks, I think that comes on in about an hour. And then the Kentucky Derby tomorrow. Shine 313. I'm on early. Yeah, man. I try to do it today, because let people who might want to gamble, get their picks out. Midwest, salute to you as well. So anybody that may just be passively gambling, only gamble on a Triple Crown. I like a few horses in there. It's going to be a lot of people talk about a lot of horses. This is just my preference of looking at and studying. I'll go over them with you. But like I did, I want to come on early. I want y'all to check out this, and whoever might see it later, this video that I recorded of the observatory. I'm going to let it basically run through the first time, and then I'll, is the clock moving? Yeah, always keep your eye on this clock that's down in the right-hand side. And you'll see it looks like some car lights or whatnot. But it's strange what's happening. I haven't seen this. I understand it looks like it's a lot of clouds, but you can still see some stars at the top. You'll see it looks like the light is coming up the street or whatever. I think I cut it down so that it'll come through. But anybody out there, while we're looking at the video, anybody out there that messes with the Kentucky Derby, do any little betting? Any God, what's good with you? What's good with you? That's right. Chappelle Show. And you can see it's not many clouds or whatever, but I just don't understand what occurs. And I'm trying to get it where, let me see if I can speed it up just a little. Well, I'm just going to let it run because you got to see it because it comes out of nowhere. As I was saying on the Kentucky Derby, a lot of people make a lot of money betting. You can bet on the exacta, trifectas. That's 3 horses. You can box them, pick your numbers. There's 20 horses racing in the race. And it's a lot of good prices on a lot of them. Now, that's not it. You see, I don't know what the red light, as if the car was turning and got the back lights of the car. But here it is. See that light, like it's a helicopter or something. I don't know. But it just beams down. But I want you to look to the right-hand side. It's as if it cuts off. So it leaves. Now, I believe this is the part, if I can catch it. Now, you see the light still coming up the road. Now, maybe they knew that they sent the helicopter out there to fly and flash the light over the observatory. I'm not sure. But the light itself, and I'll show you in a minute, it seems to cut off over on the right-hand side because it's going to flash again. Seem like that's a car, maybe their patrol car or whatever for around the observatory. Now I could go with that. What I have a problem with is what's the reason for the flashing helicopter spotlight, if that's what that is. So I believe in another minute, it's going to fly over again. See, something must have happened earlier in the night that I didn't catch. A reason for them to be up on that mountain looking around that observatory like that, because I've never seen it on any of, and usually things happen. This is on the first at 8:30 at night. So the red lights must be them leaving, seeing the white lights coming up. Now, see, they're gone. See, it looks like there's a light that's coming. It's getting brighter. Red light way in the corner leaving, if that's what that's doing with that red light over there. Here come the flat. Here it comes again. Now they've left if they were searching for anything, but I guess the helicopter is gonna come back again and flash around where nobody is. Now I believe this is the light that's kind of gonna show strange. There's nobody up there now. They already ran the light with the car up on the top of the hill at the observatory. And here comes a light again, but this time the light is going to do something kind of strange. Come on back. I really didn't want to cut it down. That's the reason why it's so long. I didn't want to actually cut it down because you can basically see the light wherever it's at behind it, still giving off a glare. Shout out to anybody still here checking this out. Like I said, it's taking a little time, but when you see what I see, when this light actually comes back the second time, and I didn't really catch it, I had to go back and forth. Now it's making, I don't know if y'all can see it, like a reddish color, as if lights, it's as if it's changing colors, but I'm not sure if anybody else can see that. But there's a different glare on it. I don't know why I thought it was shorter than this. But it did take a long time to get to the second part. Henny God, I'm not, he could be a time traveler or something like that nobody keeps missing. I'm not sure about that. I don't believe the abominable snowman one. But like I said, there's shit up in Antarctica and all that we know nothing about. Probably never seen. It's just like something that's in the ocean. If it came to land and was able to live at land and we had never seen it before, I'm not sure if y'all are seeing this, like a little flash of red. Man, this is longer than I thought with the second lights are going to come back. What you think, Henny God, about Bigfoot? You think it's just a false illusion? What about the Loch Ness monster? Nobody's ever actually caught that either. But they say it's true. Oh yeah, Henny God, space got to be crazy. But this here video is awfully taking a long time to get to the stage. I want to move it up. I don't want to go too fast. But you see in the color, I guess sea creatures. Yeah, they deep. I believe there's plenty of them. Plenty of things in that ocean would spook us on land. Yeah, because that water's so deep down there, probably preserve any and everything that's down there. It's got to be something real crazy to take that depth of 100 feet. Yeah, the Loch Ness monster. They haven't, they said they're taking pictures of them, but I haven't. I mean, you really can't get a close up, but a lot of people say they've seen something in that ocean that looked like a Loch Ness monster. It could just be a prehistoric snake or something. Anything, a eel, prehistoric eel. And it might only come to the surface every year or two. It's probably bottom of the sea and probably never comes to the top. It's good with your Monique Hill. Appreciate you stopping through. Oh yeah, Henny God. That's why turtles, shit, they live in 100, 200 years. Something like that. 100 years, I would say. I'm gonna try to move this up just a little bit, man. Because it's getting on my nerves. Okay, yeah, it was long. I pass it. Okay, let's go back to this first one. Here's where it got weird to me with this light. I'm gonna go through the light, and I want you to see it's gonna. Let's see where we get it. Oh, it's what I have on my thumbnail. But I have a hard time finding it when I get live. Is it right there? No. Yeah, I went too far. See, when I first had it, running my mouth, man, and passed right on by it. All right. I'm going to see if I can stop it right when it turns. You'll see it's not there. It's not there. It looks like something's coming down. But if you look to the right-hand side, it's like cut off. The light only extends so far. It moves there. Right here, it looks like something open before it just dropped. Not sure if you've seen that. It's right about here. It looks like a door opens or something. See, when I pause it, that line is going to come in. Looks like something getting dropped there. And right there, it looks like it's a door or something that's opening. Hard for you to see. Hard for me to see. But it was there. And then I believe it comes back. All right. This one, I just want y'all to see. This is going to take a minute. I want y'all to sit back and take a minute. Now, look. This is a whole day. You see this little star at the bottom? There's going to be a big star that's going to blink in and light up the whole mountain. This is at 4 o'clock in the morning. This is on the 4th. This was 2 days ago at 4 o'clock in the morning. So it's going to go into the daytime. But I want you to just see how this star, it didn't make any sense. I know it's clouds out there, but it didn't make any sense how this this bright light just jumps in and then blinks back out. Hold on 1 second. My bad. Had to do something. Okay, this light is going to blink in. It's going to be a big one. And it's just going to light up. It's kind of weird because shit started happening. I don't know if you guys can see this glare. It's like a glare over the camera. But on the 2 left sides, you can still see. I'm on live. You're going to see the 2 little observatories. You can see them good on the side, but it looks like there's a glare over the camera. I want you to keep your eye on that as this video goes through. What's good with you, cowboy? Appreciate you stopping through. And pay attention because I know you guys can see the glare like I can. I'm going to bring it up a little bit. See, it's a glare around it, and you can see the 2 observatories to the right-hand side. There's 2 little ones. But it looks like it's a glare over the screen. Uh-oh. Now, this light is going to come up. There it is right there. These came up, and then this light comes up behind it. That's how big that light is making it bright. Now you can see the actual fog in this ring that looks like on the camera because the camera screen looks foggy. Those lights look foggy. But on the right-hand side with the 2 observatories, it's clear. So I'm going to speed it up. I just want you to see that. I want to speed it up and watch these things go up. It's going through the day. You can look at the time, 4:20 in the morning, 4:30 in the morning, 4:40 in the morning. Now can you see this glare that looks like it's on the camera? Now this is a live stream. Nobody controls this camera. It just sits at these observatory. You can see the outline of the big observatory in front, right in front of the camera. You see the two little ones off to the side. Archangel, what's good with you, my brother? Appreciate you stopping in. And you can see the glare. You see the outline of the big observatory right in front of us, and the little ones. I'm gonna move forward. It's 4:43 in the morning. So now I'm going up. Now it's 4:58 in the morning. There's a big glare on the screen. So you can see the glare on the screen. Anybody else can see that glare on the screen? Just let me know. It's a glare on the screen. You can see the two small observatories to the right. They're not in it. So the whole screen isn't foggy. Keep your eye on it. So that's 4:59, 5 o'clock in the morning. 5:01, 5:10, 5:20, 5:24. About this time, about 5:15. I'm gonna let it roll. You see the glare on the TV on the screen, on the live stream. It looks like it's a cloud, it's foggy, it's blocking the view of the observatory in the front. So as you look at the clock, it's still running 5:15, 45 seconds, 46, 47. The clock is running. That's 5:15 in the morning on May 4th. On May 4th. So as the clock is still running, you think it's a fog. The screen about 5:20. Let me move it up. There's a red glare. 5:24, whatever that is. It's two red something that makes it look, or that whole little area in front of that observatory is red. Basically, you can see the color of red. Boxing Conversations with Reggie Owens. Appreciate you coming in, my brother. Want y'all to trip off this. So as I say it again, it looks like a glare, but the whole screen is in a glare because you can clearly see the two observatories to the right. So 5:25 in the morning. So now I'm gonna move to, let's say, there. Changes again at 5:33 in the morning. Still see the glare. Looks like a white fog within it. It looks like your eyes are messing. You need to clear your eyes or something. Clearly see the two observatories to the right. 5. Now it starts to change. At 5:38, I want you guys to watch this. It's going to start changing. The same, whatever it was on the screen, is going to start morphing and it's going to start changing. Continue to look at the clock. The clock isn't changing. At 5:38, almost 5:40 in the morning. And I'm going to let it sit here and just run. And I want y'all to trip off what this fog, glare, whatever's on the screen, transform into something else right before your eyes. And it was crazy when I uploaded and I looked at it in the morning, it tripped me out. I had to go back, That's why I started from so long when the first time it started, having that fog over it. Now, it's only 2 days after we seen the helicopter or whatever it was in the sky flashing down on this same observatory, the biggest observatory on that hill, which is right in front of us. You can basically see the outline of it in the background. I know I can see it. I wear glasses. I'm pretty sure y'all youngsters that ain't got glasses or somebody that may have contacts, you can see that basic glare in the background. So that's 5:40 in the morning. Let me speed it up just a tad bit. Now, there we go. You see it from there at 5:38. I went back because I have to let it run the way I just seen it. So about 5:41 and 5:42 is going to really change. Shout out to anybody that comes in and trips off this, man. Hit that like button for me. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. And share this, because this is way out, really a trip. And if you got some time, 5 or 10 minutes to sit here and look at this, you're going to trip out yourself. Like I said, always keep an eye on the right-hand side where the time is. The time, 5:39, and look at the two observatories that are clearly under blue skies. You can see it right there in the picture. However, there's something on this screen blocking the big observatory. Something clearly is on this screen. I want y'all to watch and see what's on this screen. I don't know what it is at the end of it. I don't know what it is. But as you can see, it's clearly changing if you're looking at it real hard now. You're going to start seeing big little circles. Right before your eyes. Continue to look at the time over in the corner, 5:40 in the morning. The time isn't going to change. Nothing. But clearly in front of you, whatever this is on this lens is going to change. $5:41 in the morning. I don't know if y'all starting to see them, but are you starting to see the little circles that's coming in the focus? They're going to get bigger and bigger. It's really crazy. Like I say, somebody out there, please put in the comments if you even think or you know after you look at this what you think this is. It looks like nothing right now because I'm going to let it run its course. If it take me another 20 minutes, what I've been on here, 34 minutes, yeah. About 30 minutes, I can get these Kentucky Derby picks in. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can play that shit tonight. I think after 5 o'clock, they start letting you bet on the Kentucky Derby for tomorrow. Get you a nice app. Put these horses in there, man, and tell you a couple ways how to play on them. And at 20-1, man, for $2, you can't beat that. It's taking a nice little minute, but I'm sure you guys are seeing those 3 circles at the top that's just coming into view. I know I see them. And I'm kind of blind. So I got to wear these glasses. Salute. Say they're being showing off to alert us. We here, y'all. Yep. Yep. And they did it right in front of this live cam. And I guarantee you it's a lot of people that was looking at this cam probably passed this right up. Passed it right up. I know it's a slow process. Bear with us. You'll be amazed. Just bear with me. Just keep looking at it. Get you a drink. Hit a cigar. Light up a joint. You're going to trip. It's getting a little bit more prevalent, a little bit more darker. Just a little bit. Now, is that a cloud that just happened to be over the lens? Mm-hmm. Why ain't the cloud over the two little ones over to the right? It only hit this side of the lens. Circles are getting a little darker. I just wanted to let it run out like this so that y'all can understand the process and how long it takes these to morph. And it's not really that much time. We've only been sitting here for 3 minutes. It's 5:44 in the morning. We started this at 5:39 in the morning. $5:45 in the morning. Now you can start seeing just a little bit more circle. The good fella. Salute, homie. Appreciate you stopping by. Stay for a minute. You're going to trip out on this. Monique say they've been hiding from us. Y'all, why y'all think Area 51 and other places that are heavily guarded? Oh, yeah. Most definitely. Most definitely. With Archangel, I wish this thing, I got to move my mouse somewhere else. Now y'all see them? A little bit more darker. Those circles are getting. A little bit more darker. Now it's almost looking like a sponge or something. It still hasn't covered the two observatories on the right. It stayed right there in that single spot. But you definitely haven't seen nothing yet. And Alaska. Oh, yeah, it's a lot of mystery in Alaska. Antarctica. Y'all seeing them now, the circles? Circles are just appearing. There's 4 of them up to the left. 2 down. There's more and more. That's why I just let the video run. I want y'all to see what I'm looking for. Let me see if I can just get it up just big enough. You can see it now. The little circles on it. The little circles. Oh, just keep watching. It's going to get better. But trust me. Trust me. If you've been looking at it from the beginning, from what it started from to what it's going to get to, to what it's going to end up. More and more, just little circles, just coming out of nowhere. That little white whatever that's sitting off to the left of the screen, because it's not on the full lens of the camera, that's just sitting there, that I record almost every night to see different shit. And the more and more I record, the more and more weirder things I see over there in Hawaii with this Mauna Observatory. In that area, the skies around it. But this right here, this gonna trip them up straight out. This gonna trip you out. If you got time to sit here and look at it, it's gonna trip you out. I promise you, it's gonna trip you out. Yeah. They don't want you to, them portals. Exactly. I just hope that aliens peaceful, because they're not, we're going to make them shooters. Nah, because if they want to do with us, their technology is so much more advanced than us, man, they'll wipe us out with nothing. We can't even hit their planes or their aircraft or their UFO. We can't even catch them. They toy and play with us. If they want to do something to us, nah, I think they're trying to help this world out. You know, if y'all looking, it's still getting a little darker. Let me bring myself back in. Just a little bit darker. You know what I'm saying? Neighborhood Real, what's good with y'all? You know what I'm saying? Oh, it gets better. Don't trip. If y'all here to sit here and just look at this for a little while, this is going to get very interesting. As y'all can see, the little circles are turning darker. I'll say it again. I don't know what's on the lens. When I uploaded the recording that I did overnight, I just happened to go through it and like, why is my screen black like this? Or blotted out like this? So what I did is I went back and slowly went through it, and this is going to trip you out. And I know it takes a long time, but remember, we started at, 5:39 in the morning. It's only 5:51. So we've been looking at this it's transformed from that white little whatever to whatever these little black things that are popping up. It almost looks like a golf ball now. You can see the outline like it's a ball, it's a ring, it's something. Because if it was some paper or anything like that, it would probably cover up the whole lens, or you would see the ends of it flapping. But you don't. It looks like it's curved over in the right-hand side. Curved just enough so that you can see the two little observatories to the right. And it continues just to build or morph. Whatever it does, it takes a little minute. But entering from out of our galaxy and entering into their galaxy portals, that's the government, and it's the white men know for ages about. Yeah, I know we got portals. I was trying to show it real good on that light that was coming down. If you look at my thumbnail, I was able to stop it right on the exact time that I seen what looked like a door, basically. It looked like something. I don't know if you've seen that show back in the day that the Slee Stacks used to come out of. That's what it looked like. It looked like an obelisk. And it looked like there was a door or something opening. So it's going just a little bit slower than I thought. I'm going to just fast forward it just a little bit. 5:53, 6 o'clock. Just a little bit, y'all. Uh-oh. I went too far. What's that? 6 o'clock? 6:05? Just because I want to get these Kentucky Derby in because the Oaks is about to come on in a minute. Let me move it just a little bit. Damn it. Okay, I'm going to let it go there. I think it's going to start backing up. Right about here. This is 6:12. As you can see, it still looks the same. But you'll start seeing things moving inside of it. And that's why I couldn't go too far ahead. It has to go through its process because I'll never be able to catch it if I try to go too fast. And I think it's about 5 more minutes or something like that. 6:13. Like I say, it almost looks like a golf ball with the rigid ends in it and all that. But give it a little bit of time, and you're going to start seeing things within those black circles or holes. It looks like it's holes in the cloud. It looks like just one little ball of snow or the cloud. If y'all looking at the same thing I'm looking at, it looks almost like a cloud, a white golf ball, snowball or something. Just got little holes in it. But the holes are going to start doing something. So I might as well kick back, let it roll through its thing, and y'all check it out. If you don't want to wait for it, come back, skip through it after I go live, and you'll see what I'm talking about. But to see it right here, it's pretty strange. We say, yeah, it looks like a golf ball. It does. It looks like a golf ball or something to that nature. But whatever the holes or whatever it's starting to make, I'm not sure. It's just bringing out just a little bit of the cloud, like it's getting bigger. That's going over the little observatory to the right. Remember, it was clear in front of that observatory earlier, so it looked like it's spreading out or something to that nature. So yeah, I did something here when I was recording. Yeah, see, I think I started back over because I got impatient, like how y'all sitting here looking. I thought it was just gonna be nothing, and then I went further through it, and I started saying, "Man, wait a minute, what the hell is this inside this? What looks like a golf ball? Because now it just looks like it's a cloud. You would think it's just a cloud. Now you can't see the outlining of the observatory that's right in front of this cloud or whatever it is. But if you kind of look at it real hard, it looks like it's rotating. It kind of, now you see the white things that's in the middle of it? Do you see that? It's something white that just pops up and makes it as if it's a sun. Right? You can see that coming through. But now whatever it is backing up. Now do you see the circles? You see more of the circles. They look like little clouds. It's 6:37 in the morning. And it looks like it's moving away from the camera. Look at the orbs that's around now. Look at what looks like clouds, those circles that used to be dark. Now they're white. Start looking within those clouds. You're going to start seeing like lightning, things moving through it. And it was hard for me to edit it so I could put a bunch of circles to show you. But do you see how look at the circles all around it? But it looks like it's backing away from the camera. Trip. Look at the top in those little circles. You're going to start seeing like lightning. It looks like lightning, things moving through it. And it steadily seems like it's moving away from the camera. But this is the part that's really going to start tripping you out. Because that sat in front of that camera from 5:40, almost an hour. It's 6:38 now. Now it looks like it's moving away from the camera. It's getting darker. You can barely see the two observatories to the to the right. And if you slowly kind of stare at it, you can see that it's moving away from the camera. Now look in the sky at the top. Look at all the streaks that's happening in the top where them circles are. It's little lines, it's little white like objects. It's one popped up in the middle of the two big ones at the top. Look at the other one at the top. It looks like there's a big white thing in the middle of it moving. Right now, you can see it. And it steadily looked like it's moving away from the camera. The eyes of the hurricane. Yep. Most definitely. I wouldn't put it past it. Now look at the circles. Look at all these circles that's within this thing now. That's just popping up. Do y'all see that, or am I crazy? Look at all those. All those like orbs. They look like straight circles. Look at this one down on the right-hand side. It looks like a moon. It might be recording with this camera. I'm not sure. But it definitely has a lot of little orbs or circles within this, whatever it was that sat in front of this camera for an hour. Whatever it was. But it's not done. You see all those little orbs. Start looking up at the top. You're going to see things shooting down. Things turning white. It's like it's moving. Like some kind of electricity. Things. Did you just see that big thing that's at the top? Look at it all the way at the top of it. Keeps coming out. Look at the things that's within it. A light sitting there. What is that one next to the circle at the right, on the right above the little observatory? Looks like a moon. Right next to it is a white, like something just sitting there. Already that one circle looked like it's a moon sitting in the sky. I know that's what it looks like to me. Look, another little white thing is moving below it. Right next to it. Did you see that light that flashed in it? Yeah. Say that's what they would call their mother plane is little pod ships of recording data orbs. Look at all them little orbs all around there, man. All around. Look, you see all that stuff in the center of them? It looks like they moving or rotating. Look how many little orbs. Did you see that flash in the middle of it? You have to go back after this live, man, and slow it down at this point to really get what I'm saying. Did you see all that different stuff that just happened? All of this is in something that sat on this camera for an hour. For a whole hour. Now it's backing away. Look at all these orbs that whatever it's making. Look at all those orbs. Just one just popped up right in the center. If you keep looking at the screen, you see that going across at the top? Look like a big streak of a ship. You see shit popping up, different colors. All in this little circle that was on this screen for an hour. But what is it doing? Look at all those orbs. You can't just tell me that's a phenomena of the camera recording on something that seemed like it's moving away from the camera. That didn't look like that when we first was on the camera. But continue. Look at all the orbs. Look at all those circle clouds. Anybody come up with any suggestion of what you think this is? I'll wait. UFO Sightings Daily. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to Secure Team 10. Shout out to Gina Colvin with her UFO and different channel. Any one of y'all come in and tell me what that is. Somebody. What's the brother's name? Have him come in here. Tell me what that is. Oh, that's an atom of Earth presented by the sun. I don't know. I know it's a lot of orbs and it's a lot of shit. Do you see all that shit's happening within that? Look at the top. Look at all this spinning shit. You know, y'all see them lights? Y'all don't see all that changing up there? That's why I couldn't put circles, because there's so much happening. Look at the top of that. It's just things flipping, changing, going different ways, all coming together from whatever was on this screen for an hour. Did you just see that big thing at the top? Y'all had to see that. Y'all had to. If not, I just want to go back just on that little one piece. Did you see that go across? Do you see that go across? Let's just go back just a tad bit. See that big thing at the top? Lights flashing over here. Look at all the activity within this one little item. Let's go a little bit further. There we go. Now look at all that going in the activity around that. Keep your eye at the top. All the activity seems to be coming down into the circle where this big light is in the middle of it. Everything is coming to that. But it looks like that's the sun, right? Y'all would think this is a cloud surrounded around the sun. Oh, okay. Trip off this. Do you see all that activity within it? See all the orbs? You can call them what you want to. Oh, those are just bubbles or some clouds that broke up into little baby clouds. I haven't heard an explanation, not one. If somebody in the chat can give me anything other than what I'm just talking out the side of my neck, I'll tell you what it looks like to me. I know I see all that activity at the top of it. Lights flashing, shit moving through it. It's like a rain. There you go. There you go. Like a raindrop in a microscope. That's what it looks like. Or a drip of water and somebody got it. Yes, exactly. That's what it looks like. But did you see all that activity within those orbs? Look at all that. It's lighting up. It's lighting up. I know y'all can see that. Let me just put it just a little bit, let y'all see all this activity going on. Do you see? It looks like the orbs are rotating. It's things coming out of them. I mean, you see the activity. It's like molecules are hitting. Did you just see that big thing just go down? Lights flashing in it. It all started from that hour that it sat on that screen at 4 o'clock in the morning. I mean, still a bunch of activity, but look at it now. It's turning basically into a complete circle. If you look at the outlining of it, it seems like it's all coming together. Look at all those orbs. Looks like it's getting blurry, but it all looks like it's coming. This is going to trip you out. If that hasn't tripped you out yet, this thing ain't done. I want to see somebody bring it up on there, share it, do whatever to tell me what this is. Look at all the orbs going down. They going down. It's like they leaving out the picture. They are going down. Look what's left. When they start leaving, they basically gone. They just went down like into the earth. Now you can see the big observatory right in front. Now that looks like the sun, right? But what is all that coming out, going up in the sky, all around it? Is that an illusion from the camera? Because you can see it's still a complete circle around what's coming out. None of that shit is extending too far up. It's like it's cut off around the whole ring. Like it's still a ball, but it just has fire or something coming out of it, but it's a bright ball. You would think that's the sun. Why is the sun so close to us? If that's the sun, why is the sun between the camera and the big observatory that's right in front of us? Like the equator, they also go inside the sun. That way they're doing it every day. The blue Chinga star and the red Casino star are now part of the sun. Right. Trip off this. So I'll bring me back in. We can look. You see the ring around it. It looks like it's the sun, but it has a complete circle around it encasing what's coming out of this so-called sun that's right in front of our face. Say, good point. It's all about proportion. Right. But keep looking at this little circle that looks like a sun, that maybe the proportion is, but it looks like it's between this camera, this live stream camera that's filming the observatory, and the big observatory in front of it, or that's behind that big light or sun. It just looks that way. But is that the sun? Because that sun is awfully bright. But why is it dark in the background? Why does it look like it's dark in the background? Look at the date. Look at the date of Earth still beginning. It's at the beginning of the movie. I'll check it out. I'll check it out. So this is 6:51 in the morning. Nothing strange about it. Looks like the sun. That's between the camera and the observatory. Hey, Archangel, I already know the ending of this. I'm just rambling. I'm trying to get them to see if somebody will say, yeah, that's the sun. I know what it is. I don't know what it is. Let's get that. I know it's finna do some crazy shit. I know this circle thing right here is about to do some crazy shit. That part I do know. If y'all look, I brought it up closer. Can you see it looks like there's little orbs around the outside of it? Like little circles. Anybody else see it? Anybody else see it? Archangel, you see it? CB, Midwest? Anybody see it? Look like there's little orbs around it. I can see it from here. Pretty sure you guys can see it. Looks like little orbs around it. that's attached to whatever's coming out of this bright light. Looks like a fluorescent light. Looks like it looks like a person looking in this telescope, looking at the moon out of focus. That's what it looks like. If you ever look through a telescope, that's how it looks. Out of focus. But it gets, let me move it up just a little bit faster. Okay. Because that it stays there for a while. So now you see the circle getting smaller, smaller around it, smaller around it. And that's at 7 o'clock in the morning. Now it still looks like it's between the camera and the big observatory in front. But this bright light that's sitting right here in front of us is not lighting up anything below it. This observatory ain't really lit up. The 3 observatories to the right don't seem to be lit up. None of it really seems to be lit up. So let me move up a little bit further. Now it's closing up. It's closing up. It's closing up. It closes up, closes up, closes up. Now it's leaving the camera. Still looks like it's between the camera and the big observatory that we couldn't see at 5:40 in the morning. We couldn't see none of that. The only thing we could see was the 2 little observatories on the right. But as we looking at it right there, like this, you can see that it's 7:22 in the morning. Nothing's really lit up how it should be with this bright light. Let me move it ahead just a little bit more. Now it's lighting up. It's turning into its own circle and it's going. Now I'm going to leave it right there. Still looks like it's between the camera, just above the big observatory. If it were a light up, it could blind you. Yeah, I'm not sure what it is, but as y'all can see, I'm gonna bring it up to the big part, big one, so you can see it's going. Look in the sky, you'll see little twinkling things in the sky. Not sure yet. You can see on the ground, it looked like it snowed. But I want you to watch this little circle now. Now, this will take about 3 more minutes of y'all time just to look at what this thing does from the time. If you've been looking at it from the beginning, you can go back and watch this. And you can go a little bit faster to go through it. I just want to show y'all the transformation of it from the beginning. It's what being me. It's what being me with the light. That's how I know, Rube. For sure. For sure. So I'm trying to let it go through. As you can see, look at the little things that it seemed to be coming out of it. Remember, it was almost a circle. You see little white things coming out the side of it. But look what popped up behind it. Do you see that white stuff going across the screen? See, it's moving a little faster. It's 7:20 in the morning. CB, trip off. Are you tripping? So that whole time, now it just looked like it's above the observatory. But it's getting smaller and smaller. Something white came out the side of it, like a little cloud that's just sitting there in the sky. One little piece, possibly looks like a cloud. But as we're steadily looking at it, the time is going by. It's 7:21. Took that thing 1 minute to get there. That's how fast it's basically moving. 1:51. It's 7:22 in the morning. Look at what it's doing. Now the little white thing is out by itself. It's just sitting there. Still looks like things are coming out the side of this, whatever it was. Did you see that right there? Did you see that big bubble or something that just shot out of that? I don't know if y'all seen that. Let me back it up just a tad bit. Nope, too far. Think about right here. You're going to see something, look. You're going to see something like a big bubble come out. There you go. See it? See it? And it just went back in. Now this whole thing is looking. Now it looks like something is coming out of the top thing that you would believe has to be the sun. Because remember, what's on the side of it below is what started in front of us at 4 o'clock in the morning. And it's just basically disappearing before our eyes. And that was it. So I'm not sure what y'all think about that. Weird as hell to me. Not sure energy source. I'm not quite sure what it is. But it was awfully weird to me. Awfully weird. But I'm glad y'all stuck around and checked that out. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, I go on and end this. I'm gonna go on into my Kentucky Derby. Before I want to do that, man, I'm not sure if a lot of people know the history of the Kentucky Derby. But I want to bring up these people. This is just a portrait of the people. First Kentucky Derby that was ran in 1875, May 17th, 1875, had 15 riders. 13 of those riders were black. 13 of those riders were black. The first person to win that first inaugural Kentucky Derby was a dude, this brother right here, Oliver Lewis. Oliver Lewis, I got his name correct. Yeah, Oliver Lewis was the first black man. You know, because horse racing, man, was basically black back in the days. Until they came out with Jim Crow from 1875 to 1903. Out of 15 Kentucky Derbies, 11 of them were run by black jockeys. If people don't know just the history, 13, is it right? 13 of the 15, the first 15 Kentucky Derbies were won by black. One guy, Isaac Murphy, only black jockey to win it 3 times. He won Kentucky Derby 3 times. He's in the Hall of Fame. But after 1903, 1904, they came out with the Jim Crow laws, and blacks could no more race at Churchill Downs, where the Kentucky Derby is held. And that was all the way from 1904 to 2000. After they won 13 of the 15 Kentucky Derbies, they didn't allow them to ride anymore until 2000, which is crazy. And then the first black dude in 2000 was Marlon St. Julian. What is it? Yeah, Marlon St. Julian was the first black after 2000 and let me see, from 21 to 2000, 79 years, they wouldn't allow blacks to race on those tracks after they dominated the sport from 1875 to 1903 because they thought it was a crazy sport. All other races or cultures thought horse racing was a crazy sport. Blacks were the only ones. You know, blacks took care of horses, you know, and back in the slavery days and all that, they was out there taking care of horses. So a lot of them rode horses. So when it came to running back in those days, a lot of brothers jumped on horses and they dominated the Kentucky Derby until Jim Crow and told them you can't ride no more. So anytime you see a black jockey, man, you know, shout out to them. They had a lot to go through in a lot of years, man. It took that joy away from them. So with that, I'm gonna do this real quick. I'm gonna give you my picks for the Kentucky Derby. I'm gonna get up out of here. Let me see, which one is it? All right, I believe this is the one. Hold on, I'm trying to look at my races in the background as well. It's the 12th race tomorrow at Churchill Downs. Couple horses that I like. Where's my paper? I got to go through it. Let y'all just see. It's going to be hard. I remember I tried to do this once before for you guys to see what I'm actually looking at when I'm looking down at it. I like this 3-horse Epicenter, Joe Rosario on him. One second, I'm getting a call. What's up with you, Lance?
What's going on, big dog?
On here on live. Sorry about that. My buddy came in. So I'm just going to go real fast through this. Like I said, 2 people, can look at it a little bit later. I like Epicenter, the 3-horse with Joe Rosario. Came out of Louisiana Derby, won the last 2 back-to-back races. You could take these 5 horses and box them up. The 6 Messier, a California bred horse, was ran under Bob Baffert, claimed by Tim Yakutin. Because Bob Baffert can't have horses in his racing, he can't race in Kentucky Derby with any of his horses. He has to trade them all. He has to have somebody claim the horses from him and then put them in the Kentucky Derby. And that's what Tim Yakutin did. He did it with 2 of Bob Baffert's horses. So when you see that trainer, just remember they got him from Bob Baffert. This is probably their second race after they claimed him. 6 Messier. I like the 10 Zandon, Flavian Frat, Chad Brown. I like the 12 Tiber, California horse, another horse by Tim Yakutin that was picked up by Mike Smith. Picked up from Bob Baffert with Mike Smith on it. Mike Smith has won a couple of Kentucky Derby, so I get that to him. And the last horse would be the 15 White Abaro. So if I was you, I would box in different ways. The 15, the 12, the 10, the 6, and the 3. You box those up together on a trifecta. That would get you for $20. A lot of high prices on them. 12 to 1. I think is on the 12, which is probably going to be one of the better bets, because you probably get bet down to probably $6, man. And you bet $5 across the board on them. You get that $6 would turn in for a $2 bet to $12. You'll get it 2.5 times for a $5 bet. So those are my picks. I have to come back a little later to break it down a little bit better, or to look at it probably tomorrow morning before the races go off. But I know the Oaks is going off in a minute. Got a couple bets on there, man. I appreciate y'all stopping through. Like I said, I just want to actually show you guys some weird UFO things. I do want to bring this up because it took me a long time and I missed it. I want to get it exactly how it looks. And that's that door. Just one time before I go, man. Just one time. I got to get it how I seen how it looked. Where is that light? It irks me that I can't get it like I got it. It's not going to let me do it, man. It's something about me doing it on here and doing it on the program that I downloaded it on, because I can really slow it up. And here I can't slow it up enough, because I just want you to show it. This door looks like the Slee Stack door from what was that TV show that had the Slee Stack? What's up with you, Robert Lee? Yeah. I already went through it, man. You have to check it out. Is why I came on early, man. It's real crazy. But I'm trying to get this door, man. And it just doesn't want to allow me to. Oh, what did I do? Hold on. I put myself up big. Maybe I can get it this way, bro. This is a little bit bigger for me. Y'all hold on one second. I'm going to definitely try to get this. See, it's somewhere right here. There it is. All right. I'm going to try to run it through so that y'all can see. Right there. Now, if that don't look like a door, I knew I would get it sooner or later. if that doesn't look like some kind of door, look how it cuts off on the right-hand side. It's a straight line. If that light was spread it out, should be spread out. But it looks like it cuts off. That is an exact straight line going down to the right. Look in the center of it. It looks like it's something that's opening up and something going through it. I knew I would finally get it exactly right where it looks like an obelisk that opened up in the center of Hawaii. And that's why so much weird stuff happens. Exactly. It looks like how I would look in a movie. If you don't see that straight line on the right side where the lights cut off, it looks just like it's a door opening. Look in the center. The way the lighting of it, it looks like it's sucking through that door. Look at how the waves are going that way into the door. Whatever light waves or whatever. It looks like they're going inside of it. Truly, truly fascinating there. Now, I'm sure many people have seen it. You looked at it, man. To me, it looks like a door that opened up in Hawaii, man. Not sure what it was. I'm going to keep my eye on Hawaii. I'm going to keep recording over there, man. I'm finna get back into this horse racing for the day. I'm not sure if the oaks went off yet. But like I said, the 5 horses that I have, I can bring out is so that you'll get them. Where we at? 6, 10, 12, 3, 15. See what my brother is saying. What's good with you? Yeah, you could get one. I don't care. I do it wrong. All right. Would you say, Robert Lee, it looks like a light is coming in from somewhere and we are thus able to see something unfold and behold something? Yeah, look at it again. Uh-oh. Hold on. Got to take you off because I just let it roll. That's where it's flashing over, right? And boom, it stops right there. It flashed over for a minute. It flashed over it for a minute. Back up just a minute. It's going to come. It's dark. There we go. See, every time I mess with it, I mess some up. There we go. From there, flashing on top of it. Moves a little bit, boom. Opens the door. Looks like the light is going inside of that gateway or whatever it is. On the right-hand side, you can see it clearly stops the light. Like it's a wall. It's black on the right-hand side, like there's a wall right there. And the light going within it. And if we continue, it goes like it closed and it just goes away. I don't know anything about the dimensions or anything like that, my brother. I'll have to look something up, educate myself. That's a question that I give you for me to educate myself. What are the other dimensions? If you do know, young man. If not, I'll probably be back on either tonight or I'll catch y'all on Sunday. I'm gonna check out the Kentucky Derby tomorrow. I might come back later on, man, and just do strictly on the Kentucky Derby and kind of break it down. If I can get it blown up some more so that everybody can see it. But today, man, y'all go check that out. Look at the live again and tell me what you think about this door. Was that a door that opened up a portal that opened up in Hawaii? And what do you think about the blob or whatever was on the lens that just backed away with all the orbs and all that? And you guys have a good Friday, man. I'll check you out. Appreciate everybody that came through. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my homies that's locked up. Nigga Yahoo, nigga Huff, D Capone, Dead Eye Tim. Anybody else that's locked up. South out, man. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.